But here we go. We're loading into that first game. I never even thought about that, man. That's a good one. I gotta add that to my repertoire, and hopefully we'll get to see more cereal on the stream over the next couple weeks. But yeah, we're going in, and this is awesome, guys. I love this match. I can't wait to see what happens. I know we're just waiting for it. But camouflage, always so important. And we talked about it towards the end of the last game. Using those rockets to secure camo as the game progresses, right? Because the rocket is always going to come up a little bit before camo based off the nature of the game, where camo, you know, it's off pickup, where rockets is every 2 minutes. So during the end of the game, you want to get those rockets and swing them back over to camo and secure your camo with those rockets. I always find it super interesting. But Laz, what's your ideal hold? Do you like the blue hold? Do you like the Snickers hold, the Pelican hold? Where do you like to hold the ball, and how do you like your team to be situated?
I think it kind of depends on what's coming up on the map. Like rockets coming up, you gotta hold that. It's probably better to hold the ball when you're there, or in the Snickers, and keep them spawning blue. And then vice versa, right? If it's more like camo's coming up right after, as long as you can play it. That's the thing. As long as you can play and rotate it, they're all really strong in my opinion. I don't really think there's one that is like an end-all be-all, hold this setup, type of thing. But with that said, rockets were, picked up and used like that real quick. All four going down here for Kindgom, as Bababooey is putting in some ball time, and they should be anticipating this top red spawn. I like this. They were kind of expanding on the map and pushing and getting ready. Looks like JK is going to be flanking most of the players, and EXO doing a good job hiding there in the lockers. Very patient plays by Bababooey to secure a little bit more ball time, and at least not give up too much ball time yet.
12-3 lead in favor of Bababooey right now, and I mean, Slaves were going in favor of them heavily, but JK is able to take out Kilimanjaro. El Haley luckily sneaking right behind that player, but he gives him the hot strafe, and out of all that, blue team goes 2-3 down, and somehow Thin gets away with the ball, so hopefully he's able to play it before he dies and put some good seconds on the board here.
Ooh, great shot by Thin right there to keep that ball alive. Unfortunately, can't get the player at the blue door, but that should be control over to the side of Kindgom, as we see Jacosi finding that kill on Bones. And yeah, this is a great rotation from Thin, right? He's playing in the back, except that there was no one top green. I thought they had a player top green. Unfortunately, there was no one top green. That's where they opt to come through. Bababooey getting into that base, but they're surviving at the moment. This ball needs to get off. Thin can't get it. A complete collapse. I was liking the play until they found the weakness, and that's a great job by Bababooey. They found the weakness, they exploited it, they get it, and now they have a perfect hold in blue. A player's ready for rockets. You see him over there getting ready to grab those rockets. This is a great spot to be in if you're Gold Star BR and crew.
And this is a great setup here, as like we see the rockets and the camo coming up, and it looked like they were in spot. They did have members on Bababooey on the Peli side, but now it's a little bit changed as they lost that Peli control. I think the camos should be coming into the Kingdom's hands. I'm not sure when it's coming up, but rockets being used by Gold Star. Good job at least getting some trades and some slays here. More ball time being racked up by Bababooey. And I like this location because he can easily just drop in the lift with the ball, or he can play it. He can milk around the boxes here. Does get taken down by the camo player. I believe that was Majin Bones with the camo. We're going to see if he's going to opt to kind of bait this ball, get some picks for his team. I like that. Not going for the ball immediately right away and giving away his position, just playing for slays and probably communicating very tightly with his team as he's getting behind more players, just opening up the opportunity for a comeback here with this camo.
Super calculated plays coming in from Bones, and he's not done yet. He goes right at Manny and takes him out. Charge with the plasma pistol, still not done. Jared, you're gonna get taken down as well. Enjoy that black screen, and he almost capitalizes, but taking out JK. But JK sliding into those DMs, taking out Bones, and we have a 57-50 lead in favor of Bababooey.
You like saying that word, that Bababooey, bro. It's growing on me. I like it. Bababooey trying to get more points on the boards. They have the 15-second lead at the moment, but EXO is going to get taken down at top green, and now Gold Star BR is in a precarious spot, right? There's no quick play position. He has to find a quick rotation. He gets caught on it. El Halo Elite able to take him down, and now it's up to Jared, aka Dragon, over at the initial spawn. He stalls for long enough to get the teammates to help, but we're seeing a big of a knockout, drag out fight towards his ball, but Jared puts it to rest. A double kill with perfect shots and getting ready for the rockets. A hell of a play from Dragon, and he's already there to help his team secure the rockets, but Thin comes in on the flank. But man, a critical double kill from Jared right there to help his team keep this lead.
I promise you, I've matched this man multiple times in matchmaking. I've played him in 8s and 2s. He is one of the hardest kills in the game. He just doesn't die, and he plays good fundamental Halo. His reticle barely moves when he's shooting. He hits his shots, and on top of that, as I said before, he doesn't die, Callus.
Yeah, and you know what, right now? Red team's gonna pull away, I think, guys. Like, they literally control the rockets. There's 2 down for Kindgom, and they did have the camo as well. Camo player securing that Pelly slay, and here it is, a little bit more milk. We want to see red team be ready for this pizza, and the Pelly splits, and it's looking like the camo player picking up the combo is ready for just that. As long as he's aware that they'll be coming to his right here, if he can live, this will be great for Bababooey, as they're still just milking time, and the ball player is very close to a play ball position if he needs to. They're looking dominant right now. The Pelly splits coming in hot though. He's just dancing around players, just giving all the information to his teammates, as they're going to be able to hopefully stop this push again, as long, well, at least if you're a fan for Bababooey.
And man, gonna be flying over towards top. Glyph, not gonna matter. He's gonna work a little 1-2 combo with Jared. Kilimanjaro goes down. Luckily, Bones able to get that initial pick on Goldstar. That might cause him to be able to push up a little bit here, but Manny watching the 50. Thin trying to go for the flank towards back of the map. Can they execute here, Gary?
That is a good question, as Thin gets his back taken out and 2 players go down, and it could be potentially 3, as Goldstar VR is hitting great shots but can't find the finish on either player. That ball still in the favor of Kindgom somehow. I thought Bababooey was for sure going to be taking away that ball and getting some time, but no, Kindgom, oh my, you can't milk the ball like that. They play it off anyway. But I was about to say, he was unnecessarily milking the ball. We see it happen all the time. If you think you're about to lose your control, just throw the ball off. He was just shuffling it in the same spot. But Jared, he immediately uses those 2 rockets. A bit of an unorthodox thing to do. He doesn't even try going for the kills, just wanting to get the splash damage. Is not able to do so. And now there's a fight happening on for ball and at camo at the same time, right? Ball's all the way at Dynamite, but camo is going to be coming up at Pelican any second.
I'm not sure if, yeah, I don't remember when it was picked up last, if it was, there it is, actually, they're just baiting it here, and we're gonna see Majibo's just trying to sneak his way through and grab it. He at least has the time on it, so if Kindgom wants to come back on this, they're gonna really have to be on top of their play balls here, as they're going down. They cannot afford to give Bababooey any free time. We see JK playing the ball and himself off the map here. Big trade coming out here in the bottom, but it's definitely in the favor of Kindgom, as 3 go down for Bababooey. They are trying to get a little bit of ball time here, and again, they need to be very vigilant on playing the ball and making sure they're not giving up free ball time. They can definitely make a comeback here. They did not play the ball. Oh my goodness.
Oh, it's like we're watching the climax of a movie, man, like a horror movie. We're waiting to see what happens. I'm on the edge of my seat. Goldstar VR gonna see Bones in his nightmare as he loses that initial fight. The punch did not come out. Ball gets played. Kindgom, 1 player down, and they're gonna equalize it as they find a kill on Jacosi, but the ball once again played immediately. But control is in the favor of Kindgom at the moment, but 2 players go down once again. Thin gets a ghost melee. He does not get the melee to go in, went around the wall at the right time, and that's gonna be ball time for Bababooey once again, and they get it played. This is one of the scrappiest end games I've ever seen.
131 to 93 lead in favor of Bababooey, as Manny drops it and gets the kill. Kilimanjaro, El Halo lead having no part of that. Comes in, gets a double kill with the boom bones. Now he's flying a pizza. He's the only player in position to stop the ball. He does so, and hopefully he's able to play it before he dies, and he does not. He gets a little risky, and that ball is still on the map.
He risked it for the biscuit, but maybe it's gonna, no, it does not work out. I was about to say, maybe it'll work out. Kilimanjaro's there. Players all around, 3 of them on the ball. The flame comes in, throw it off the map. Get it off, get it off, get it off. He gets it off. 146 to 95. Kindgom have no more opportunities. They can't let this ball get picked up right away. El Halo Elite trying his best to stay alive. Goldstar BR and Dragon gonna try to hunt him down, but he is being a sticky man over in that pizza. quite hard to find. 147, 149. They're so close to it. The player at Pelican, they should be able to grab these last couple seconds of ball, and that should do it. Bababooey taken at the end. Man, that was a little bit too close to comfort. It looked as if Kindgom was going to make something happen, but Bababooey ice up. Man, what an event that happened over in that bottom pizza. I wasn't sure where that ball was going to go.
That was a damn party, bottom pizza. And it was crazy because Kindgom, I think we saw them momentarily get 3 down for Bababooey, and it was looking like maybe they could come back here, and then everyone popped up on the map again, and before you knew it, Bababooey got a double kill to just end off that game in their favor.
And the
Crazy.
team formerly known as ICE, now called Bababooey, is also pretty much a legacy team from Season 1. They might have changed their name a little bit and swapped out Goozy for Manny, but this is still a legacy team. Also Kindgom as well, as we talked about before, legacy from Season 1. This is 2 teams showing that, hey, look, we're coming from Season 1. We don't want you guys to forget about us. Don't just be talking about the new Flyers roster and status quo. You need to start talking about us. We're going to make it into that pro back, and as Majin Bones went on an absolute tear. That killing spree was insane. He wasn't even done. I think this is a double kill that Jared got. Easy for the first kill. The second kill should have been dead, and look at that. Nothing. Just tanks it. He Mike Tyson in the ring.
I mean, that was a great kill from Jared, and unfortunately it wasn't as impactful as it could have been because the flanks came in right away, and that was a great job to minimize that damage. But that was a beautiful play by Dragon, and I just want to see more of that. I want to see more of those moments in our games. But just a little bit of an update what's happening on the other side of the bracket, right? Because we have Golden Dawn going up against Swish's team, and that was a 50-49. It ended where Golden Dawn lost that, so Swish Ball tie it up 1-1 in that series. So I have a feeling we're going to be going to a game 5 on the other end as well.
Wow. 1 kill game. We missed it, but it's all good. We got this action right here. Honestly, this series, I feel like every series that we've casted today has just been super intense. A lot of these players just being aggressive, and Halo 5's been out for so long, so it's great to see, every player kind of pushing themselves to the limits and really pushing the meta forward as fast as possible on their rotations.
What's really crazy to me is that was just game number 1. Like that matchup was absolutely exciting. It was back and forward. It was crazy. It was ups, down, left, right. I fell off my chair. I don't even know what's happening. And that was just game number 1. We're going into a Slayer game number 2, which arguably both of these teams in my eyes are daggone good slaying teams. So I don't know who has the advantage. I will say the last thing Kindgom wants is to go down 0-2 in this series. So Kindgom, you better step it up. You better make this your kingdom right here, I guess, and tie this series up.
I think it comes down to one player, and it's going to be Jokosi, right? I think if Jokosi plays the way that we know him to play, that classic JK7, what we remember, if he can light up the scoreboard, be consistent with his shot, and get the cleanups, I think it's clearly in the favor of Bababooey. To me, it's just when it comes to slaying on paper, I think the slaying just favors Bababooey heavily. When it comes to the objective efficiency, I think that's where we could find some more room to maneuver. But I'm still always a big fan of this Kindgom roster, so let's see what happens. They can always prove anyone wrong, in my opinion. They play so close versus any team that they play against. We're moving on to Coliseum CTF, so rockets and sniper rifle to worry about.
As Gary said, sniper rifle and rockets are on the map. First of 50, take the win. 12 minutes on the clock. Let's see what you got then.
See, he's just baiting the snipe here, trying to get a slay as he opens up the map for his team to go down here. It's looking really good. 3 down now. Kindgom securing the rockets and the sniper, it looks like. They have a good lead here. We're going to see if they can actually live with both power weapons. El Halo Elite doing just that on the elbow side. Really just dominant performance here off the start, and they are on top of the blue collapse here. I don't know if he heard this player on the sniper rifle, and he does. Turns around, whips it, takes him out. 2 down again, 3 down now, and they're turning around. Textbook Halo rotations here. Their elbow player going back and forth. The snipe player is going back and forth as well, just collapsing on each base. But they open up some splits here. Oh my goodness, guys. Please, I don't even know what to say. I'm speechless. This guy's literally not missing shots and doing the most on the pyramid for his team.
He's crazy. Let him loose. He's gonna go at it.
Wow.
He finds EXO at the last second. 12-2 start. I mean, 13-2 start. You can't ask for much of a better start. I was wrong. I'll say it. I'll admit it right now. I was I was hyping up Bababooey. Kindgom, they took that as a little bit of a disrespect because they're showing that they're clearly the better Slayer team early on in this game. But Bababooey starting to catch up a bit by bit as we move 13-6, a 4-kill swing in the favor of Bababooey. But is it enough to start closing this gap and to start giving themselves some momentum as kill after kill is going in favor of Kindgom? Bones and Thin find their kills. Kilimanjaro finds one, and that's 4 down once again for this Kindgom roster. Man, it's just this is so tough for Bababooey to get out.
And what scares me most about this Bababooey squad is that, you know, we've seen teams go on a huge run before. What we don't see often is an 8-0. So you went through 2 spawn cycles and you couldn't get a single kill. That's not looking good. Luckily, they're able to weather the storm a bit and put Kindgom on their back foot. They were just 3 down right now. Make that the 4th player, and Majin Bones going down. Manny gets a big kill with the rocket launcher. Goals are going to back out El Halo lead. And just like that, only down by 3 kills. But man, was that a big run in favor of Kindgom.
And Bababooey responding right back with their own big run. This is looking like it's going to be a game that's going to keep swinging back and forth with whichever team ends up securing the rockets, the sniper, these power weapons. They're going on big swings. It's almost tied up here, and we've seen Bababooey systemically and calculatedly take out the blue team on each base. And now they're collapsing on the snipe side again, trading out but still having numbers advantage on the snipe side. And JK just trying his best to live with Dragon right there getting the cleanups, and he's doing just that, getting control of the snipe side right in time for the next sniper. And we already see Exodus expanded on the elbow side as well. They have an L on the map, lots of dominance here. Once they clear out that blue, they know the red split's going to happen. Sniper in hand with JK.
Hey, I never doubted, by the way. Never doubted Bababooey for 1 second. I knew that they were the better Slayer team, and it's proven. They're up 25-21. They've come back tremendously in this game, roaring back, but they give up the sniper rifle to Thin. Now, if Kindgom's going to come back, it's going to be back off the sniper rifle. They're going to get into this game and start making a bit of a lead once again. They have 6 bullets to work with, and we talk about it so much. If you can't keep the sniper rifle, get it off the map. So I'd like to see Thin maybe head towards that elbow, try to find some crosses as he takes down Goldstar BR's head, and now he's in that position where he can just watch the crosses. He finds one, can't quite hit the shot, but does not want to let this player live. And my God, he just lost him in the sauce, and he takes out his teammate. Eventually gets the kill on EXO, but man, he wanted to take everyone's head off right there.
El Halo Elite able to take out Jared, then climbing the map like it's his own personal jungle gym. Somehow JK actually has the sniper rifle in hand, so this is going to be very important for this Bababooey squad. If they're going to I guess increase their lead, if you will, it's going to be behind the back of this sniper rifle. He still has 2 shots in it. His team got a lot of control with that one. 7 minutes and 45 seconds. Let's see what happens here, Callus.
Just peeling faces, that's what's going to be happening. Oh my goodness, and he's just waiting to pick up this rocket. I like this play here. He does have some perimeter players on each side, so it should be safe for him to get away as he had the elbow player on to his right. I like this play coming in through the middle of the map as you have coverage from both elbows. Rockets coming in hot. He's got one more here to get this cleanup bottom red. Totally a good trade right there, using both rockets to get some slays, and they're still up by 3. Bababooey picking up another kill here, and now they're ready to watch this blue collapse on snipe side here. Again, just trading out over and over again. But as I say that, Kindgom coming in hot, flipping the tables here a little bit as 3 go down for Bababooey.
Oh my God, that 10 sensitivity that JK is known to play on comes out right there. We're seeing whipping shots around in the maze. Unfortunately, not able to get the kill, and the lead is falling. 35-36, 1 away from this being a tied game. Jared gets the kill on Bones, and we're starting to see the trade outs happen. The pieces are getting traded out. The rooks are trading. What's going to happen as we're starting to approach the end game rapidly? Who will be put in checkmate as we go towards the end? 40 kills for Bababooey as they're starting to push forward. Oh my, Jared. Oh, he just knew. He just knew. And he goes back down. He fisticuffs. He is Mike Tyson, Tony. Oh my God, he's just ripping them apart. Left hook, right hook. Oh my, Jared.
And what started out as a 13-2 lead in favor of Kindgom has been, that lead has been dwindled down to nothing. It's 46-39 lead in favor of Bababooey. Make that 47. 3 down goes Kindgom, and it looks like Bababooey is about to close this out and take a 2-0 series lead. As someone said in the chat, who had this lead?
10-0. 10-0. I guess the question is what takes more of a mental strain? Is it being down 10-0 right off the start, or is it choking away a 10-0 lead? Because that is absolutely devastating to Kindgom. That is a game Bababooey had no business taking, and they do it. Oh, my performance, man. They had everything against them, and they executed so well. 17-11 from EXO right there, popping off that game. But we had a perfect start. You couldn't ask for a better start. A perfect start from Kindgom, and they choke it away. There's no other word to describe it. That is a choke. You can't go up 12-2 and lose a game. That's just, you can't do that.
Yeah, it's detrimental. And then looking at the stats there too, I wanted to give a shout out to Goldstar BR, seemingly being everywhere for his team. I think he dropped 7, 14, and 7, doubling his assist column and really just overpowering the assist column for his whole team on his own. So that's, you know, big plays right there. I don't think assists get enough love, guys. So when I saw that was just wild to see. 14 assists and still managing to not go negative for his team. Oh my goodness, Thin, just what? 2 back-to-back slams.
Trade votes.
It's just, I need to get you, and I need to get you too.
You know, so unfortunate. Just an update on the other side of the bracket right there. They just finished their 3rd game. Anthony's team, Golden Dawn, going down 1-2 in the series as they just finished a flag game that ended with the scoreline of 3-2 on Fathom. So a bit of a close series on the other side. But man, I wouldn't take. I loved this game. We saw the highs and lows. Everything right here is Jakowski. Man, what a great play by this, right? He gets this. This is the way to really start opening it up for them. Is when he finds these 2 kills. They start getting these. They start getting more control. They find kill after kill, and then I just want to see. We'll eventually see that that kill that Jared got, man. When he just thrust. It was like an action movie where he slides in and gets the back smack.
Oh yeah, landing right behind the guy on the red mains.
Right here, right here. Beautiful.
And then drops in for the next one too, just throwing these fists around.
A little bit of a right hook, a little bit of a left hook, jab in the ribs, take him down, bruise him out, and then finish him off with a big blow towards the end, man. That's classic boxing right there. They knew what to do.
And they were just
I can't believe we got that
point.
stick right there. And Goldstar putting in that work, able to take out Bones, putting the 50th kill on the board. And man, I think that's worth a breakdown. Callus, I don't know if you want to pick it up or shy away. So someone needs to pick up that game and break it down because it was back and forward. I'm so interested on how Kindgom wasn't able to hold that lead. 10-0, 13-2, and then 50-41 the other way.
Right, that's a good idea. We call it the roller coaster match or something. I don't know, the swing match. That was crazy. But we're on freaking Fathom now. This map has 8 lanes, only 4 players, so we're gonna see how they're gonna cover all these lanes. 2 players coming into their own silo right off the start to take out that aggressive play for the objective off the bat. Not sure what happened to the camo, but it is gone. And we see blue team Kindgom just coming in hot, taking down these players, and they're being aggressive. I like this. They can get this slay here and start influencing these spawns. He should be anticipating this elbow spawn. He's holding forward aggressively, and his teammates are right there to keep him alive. This is huge. They should know the silo split's going to happen, and as long as they keep the generator blocked, they should anticipate all of them. Maybe the 4th guy will spawn behind them in generator. This is great split spawn control of the maps as he saw 3 of them spawn in the silo and then held out and left. Good cap in for Kindgom.
I think that's like when we talk about the definitions of textbook, right? That was about as textbook as you can get for a Fathom flag, right? He was in the base. He saw his teammates were at elbow. He went immediately into the gen to block it. They forced out the splits towards silo. They collapsed in on him. They found kill after kill and got one of the most clean flag grabs. It's not really that easy to have clean flag runs on Fathom flag, and they showed one of the cleanest ones I've seen in months.
And Manny over here putting the good shots in and having the awareness to pull that flag down. So it's a 1-0 series lead in favor of Kindgom, but that flag is on the move in favor of Bababooey.
Bababooey desperately need this flag, man. They want to stop that momentum that they have. We see all the nades. I think Kindgom just unloaded every nade that they possibly had. Jakos, he gets into the last second, bro. I thought that they reset, but as that happened, 3 went down for his team, but no one is on that return right away. There they go. They're starting to come in. Kindgom will get the return as they're starting to find the players over at the garage. But none of the kills really going in their favor as of yet. Gold Star BR finds that kill on Kilimanjaro, and there we go. Dragon finds the other one on El Halo Elite. And while all this was happening, they have their own flag out, but Rail is coming up. Bones was able to get it. Camo going to be going in the hands of Bababooey, but man, he's going to have a struggle staying alive, and staying alive he cannot, as Rail is in the hands of Bones. Oh my god, stop switching at people. We're just gonna watch them die. Stop, you can't change the rotation. It's the curse. Oh man, that's just rapid decay of their lives every time. It's like we're radioactive or something.
We gotta hop on board here with El Halo Elite and see what he's able to do with this railgun, as he is actually being spotted. He gets the trade at least. At least get that trade.
Oh, come on, Laz. Gary asked you to stop switching point of views, and then as soon as you asked him to switch, El Halo Elite dies. It's
that was our fault. We did that. We did that. Oh, that's so sad. There we go. Flag is answered back finally from Bababooey. Quite a run from them, immediately putting that one back to 1-1. So we're basically started the game again, right? New railgun camouflage coming up within about another minute, as we see Jared uses that last shot of the rail and eventually finds that kill on Kilimanjaro at the bottom base. 3 go down, potentially 4, as Jared knows where to look. And look at that, man. Great awareness of knowing where to look and then where to position himself again. And he's going to find potentially another kill. And this could be another flag run for Bababooey if the slays go in their favor. But Kindgom doing a great job answering back and finding kills of their own. And man, look how fast El Halo Elite is. He wants to get right into the base. And so, you know, you can't be too fast, right? He just went straight in a line for the opposing base and gets taken out because of it.
Right, those were really big plays there, and they kind of botched that opportunity. I would have kind of liked them to hold the perimeter, maybe go to the silo instead of holding forward into the court. But you know what? Really, really valiant effort there from Jared, and the railgun's about to drop. This is, you know, this could be key right here. The flag is being pulled out. No one's really playing for that railgun. I think we do see actually Halo Elite grabbing it. This could be huge. Maybe he can play it off the map if he can't get the slay. I like that play off the map and make sure they don't get any ammo. And this flag is still being run, and he's just nope, rewind, going around trying to juke him out. I like this play. If he can win this, oh my goodness, guys.
Yeah, that's some mind games right there, dude. They're playing chess. Jared knew exactly what happened too. He had no hesitation on getting up into that attic and getting the cutoff, man. That was insane. They just knew exactly what each other were planning, and Jared comes out on top in that engagement. Did we see what happened to the camouflage? I feel like sometimes I have a memory of a goldfish.
I think it's been burned. I don't know. I don't see any players with it.
There we go. El Halo Elite finds one more kill. There's the camouflage player. El Halo Elite puts him down. Gold Star BR not able to use that camo to secure a flag cap for his team. But there we go. Kindgom getting top control. They have him in the back base. Kilimanjaro needs to live, but Exo with that overextend into the silo. I know this is a play that you really love to do, Laz. It's just spawning up and immediately going to the silo. Why do you like that so much?
Yeah, I was literally going to say that it doesn't seem like Kindgom is respecting the silo lane as much as Bababooey is, and I think silo is kind of an unsung hero, because once you get in that silo, you're blocking the spawns, especially if you can get there with an LR. You can be so annoying when the enemy team is spawning in their elbow or in their flag. They have to respect you there. They can't just run through the center of the map. They have to take care of you in silo, and you're making the game predictable because you know they're going to be spawning on the garage or in their generator. It's such an easy spot to get to as well on the map. So I think Bababooey's been doing a slightly better job of expanding into the enemy silo and, you know, getting some picks. But with that said, it's still a tight game here. Everything's about to drop again here with the new railgun and the new camo, and this again, as time always shows us, this is the time to really get the slays. And with that said, 3 down for Kindgom. This could be Bababooey's chance to go in for a pull as they're forcing the silo splits. He is doing it alone though. Gold Star opting to throw the flag out and bait it a little bit longer. And if you can win this 1v1 with the help of JK, this could be a relay as 2 go down for Kindgom.
And we're
That's it.
tied at one apiece, 5 minutes and 37 seconds on the clock, and great slays going in favor of Bababooey. They were putting shots out, putting the damage, getting those slays out, but somehow did not translate to a flat cap. But luckily, JK is on the relay, but not before getting taken out by the Canadian Kilimanjaro.
Look at that flag is just out in the open for anyone to take. EXO, he has the camouflage, but a nade sought him out, and that is so unfortunate. He thought he was making the play. A nade reaches a bit too far, takes him out. That flag gets returned, and there's a railgun still there. No team has picked it up yet. I think that'll be Kilimanjaro's responsibility after he gets this kill if he can, but Jared takes him down, and he's buying time for his teammates to get into that base. They're applying pressure, and who is that? That's EXO. He comes up on the respawn, and he's already in their base applying pressure. Thin needs to win this fight. Can EXO comes on top? He wins the 1v2, but they're spawning over at the elbow. He needs to win another one. Oh my, if he would have won that one, I would have lost my mind. Oh my God.
Both flags are out here. JK doing the most for his team. The OBJ work and the railgun in the back pocket. We'll see if he's going to keep running it himself. I like this. Just wasting no time.
Oh my God, he's
able
so fast.
to bring it in. Oh my goodness. It's right there, but they're delivering a cap and weapons as long as they can get there safely.
I don't think they're going to get it. I don't think they're going
Kindgom
to
is
get
just saying no. Oh my goodness.
He got stuck on the window and it cost them. Oh my, you don't see it that often, right? It doesn't happen every day, but when it does, it's so devastating. He gets caught up on that window, and it cost his team a flag cap that would have put them in the lead. And all of a sudden, that could be a little bit of a momentum stunter for this team as we see 2 railguns on the map. Jared's going to use that last bullet in his, and Camo's coming up, and railgun's ready to grab it when the opportunity comes.
I cannot believe they were not able to get that flag touch. I mean, you know when you're running the flag that you have to avoid that little lip right there and get over, but sadly was not able to happen. And just like that, another 3 down in favor, not in favor of Bababooey. That flag is on the move. That Stin coming from Kindgom. He was untouched to go through the fortune. Wow. Flag already on this side. Now we have a little bit of a stalemate here. 3 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock, so there should be a power-up coming up very soon here.
It's pretty late, huh? It's already 3:20. I don't know when that was grabbed. There it is right here, hopping on with Majin Bones, as he's got the literally everything you want in this map, right? The camo and the railgun, sneaking his way above. I'm looking to see him open up the map for his team and hopefully not get averaged. Make sure he can actually get some slays here. He's got some bullets, but with that said, maybe I gave him the caster's curse. He's losing the railgun, leaving it up top mid with a bow on top for red team to grab it, as Kindgom is desperately trying to get the defense here. Great job by Thin to not get killed, picking up a double with the flag, doing great work with the OBJ and putting in some slays for his team.
And then we saw the curse of greed coming out right there. He had the camo and the railgun, and he's like, oh, I can't use railgun shots. Like, I have to be discriminatory with it. I can't waste my railgun. So he tries to switch out, and it just costs him too dearly in the end, as he lost that control. That was really their opportunity to get into that base and to potentially get a return without the opposing team even recognizing that a player had overextended with that camouflage. And now we're back to the classic stalemate, right? This is what it means to play Fathom Flag. You're thinking of 15-minute games where no one gets 3 caps. It's either like a 4-minute game or it's going the full 15. There really is no in between, and we're seeing why. It's just so hard to find returns as Kindgom are able to get the second flag cap on board. Camouflage is coming up soon. So if Bababooey want to get back into this game, it needs to be off this next camouflage to get into the base and make a fast flag run. That cap that JK was not able to secure in could be a backbreaker.
Right, and I think we do have only one player alive here. Dragon, he's got the railgun in his pocket now. Unfortunately, Kindgom is going to run away with the railgun here. He's able to survive a little bit longer. Big milk. Oh my goodness. I wasn't sure if he was going to get that off or not, but this flag is being pulled out here. We're going to see this delay coming in as he gets taken down as well. Railgun back in JK's hands. We're going to see Bababooey. They have about a minute left. He's trying to pull the flag out. He's aware of the silo splits. He's coming out trying to get some slays, putting in good damage. They do have a little bit of a numbers advantage, guys. They might be able to actually relay this in and get this game going into overtime.
The overextension lane is open, though. There's no one to stop them at garage. As I say that, though, Gold Star BR fills it in. Exo's there. The flag comes in. 56 seconds left in regulation, and they tie up the game. We're in sudden death, folks. Next flag cap will determine the game. The question is, who does it belong to? As we see JK with that patented sensitivity, you can see him whipping it around on screen. He won't ever get ninja because he can turn around by the time you press your RB button. As he's finding kill after kill, Jared getting the help with Thin, comes from behind. He takes him down. The elbow is open for the team to push through. We'll see if that happens. As we see Kingdom pushing into the red flag, they find 2. They have the control in. There's a player at the elbow. They find 3, and the last player is pulling the flag. So this is the opportunity to get the flag out and away. But man, I was like not sure if they knew where they wanted to run it. They're running it. Can they get the return? Not sure what's happening over there. They're fighting over on that flag, and no, it does not look like Kingdom's going to be able to get there and get the return. It's going to be up to El Halo Elite. He ran the flag. Can he get the return on the other side? He opts to overslay, and overslay he does. Double kill, perfect kill, flag return, and game in favor of Kingdom as we're going to a game 4.
El Halo Elite is the MVP right there. Words cannot describe how good that play was. Running the flag all the way towards Porch, then having the awareness to drop it off for a spawner and shoot right over towards that slay, able to slay out that flag carrier. And instead of going for that recap right away, because he knew there was 2 players over towards top mid, he said, I need to slay out one of these players. Gets the double kill on that player, hops in with the double re. Absolutely insane plays coming out of your Puerto Rican assassin, aka Ed. El Halo Elite. That was absolutely insane.
Talk about being outslayed, though. I mean, look at that kill column. They got heavily outslayed that game.
I was gonna say, yeah, we saw 33 and 21 here from Gold Star to really just get the team going, and 32 and 19 as well from Dragon. But it came down to that last play. Honestly, I don't know if we can run that back at some point, but that last play was so well executed from El Halo Elite. He could have just gone for the return immediately, but he opted to trust in his shot. Right here, we see Thin on the elbow. I was a little bit scared when this happened because we're going to see Thin leave the elbow open after they slay this out. It should be a silo spawn. Thin's leaving it. I'm like, oh my God, they're going to spawn right there on the elbow and kill him. But then he comes right back and blocks the garage. And that was a really big heads up play by Thin to recognize that, or else that could have got a split spawn, and this flag might not have been able to, make it back to their base quickly. And he's dropping the flag, getting timing. You love this play. Literally, just can't say enough from El Halo Elite's play here. The confidence as he's so weak on a one shot for the perfect double to win that game for his team.
I can't believe he just perfects him, dude. That's so crazy. He's just so icy, man.
I thought he was dead. Like, I literally was... Okay, he's not going to survive, and he just hits the 5. This is amazing.
I think I found my plays of the week going up next week, and that was absolutely incredible. And not only did we see that incredible match, which again, I don't know about you guys, but you have to, in my opinion, you have to hand Ed the MVP of that series, especially with, the way he's been playing was lights out, and then to capitalize with that was a game-winning play. Not only that, but also your Golden Dawn matchup. We're going against Swish Balls, I believe it is. They actually are going into game number 5, which I believe is going to be Rig Slayer. So I don't know if we can maybe hop on board with that at some point. But man, game number that's going to be incredible.
Well, here we go. We have this match at Rig Strongholds. Bababooey can put it away right here. Kingdom trying to force out a game 5. Like you said, Tony, we're seeing a game 5 happen right now between Golden Dawn and Swish Ball. A little bit, it happened in that winner's bracket. It's happening again in the loser's bracket. But Exo able to get the camouflage right away, but Railgun and Scatter Shot in the hands of Bones. So we'll see which one reigns supreme.
All right, we want to see if both of these players can really wait for the right moments to strike, especially the camo player, not knowing where Majin is. And oh my goodness, they meet each other, and there's the answer if you need one. The camo coming out superior and coming right back here. Both weapons still drop near the tower, but we do have Rogun coming out with Kilimanjaro. He's coming in trying to help his team stop that basement. This is just really fast Halo right now, as both teams are kind of split across the map, trying to fight for some slays. Both weapons being perpetually passed between both teams. It's crazy.
12-0 lead in favor of Bababooey right now. We're going to be on board with El Haley, see what he can to put some points on the board, because that was a momentary trip cap. Luckily they're able to take basement. Hopefully they can take Ness, and El Haley trying to hide behind the crates, trying to avoid as much damage as possible. Somehow stays alive, and he's just going to hang out here for a little bit. He's pitching a tent.
A little bit of a tent. But 3 players, while that tent was being pitched, move over towards basement, and they're going to be able to capture it. So they're getting points on the board as Dragon's railgun shot just barely misses underneath the feet of that player at white corner. And now it's up to Kindgom to break out of this BR spawn. And they're doing just that. You see the yellow corner spawn come in, but it's so important. If you're going for this basement, getting that BR spawn is really important, or at least finding the slays in that direction. You see, they didn't get the BR spawn, and it caused them to sustain too much damage and to be stalled out for too long, and it cost them the hill and the map control.
This is going to be interesting here to see how they play the situation now, as they are losing some hills, but the railgun is popping up. Maybe I was wondering if Goldstar was going to do the spring jump up to get the railgun. Looks like he's going to opt to help get this slay, and I'm not sure what happened to the camo either, as that just dropped as well. Everything's dropping here. Red team, Bababooey still securing a little bit of a lead, and Goldstar doing a good job putting in some damage here. That's a big slay now. They're going to be able to maybe defend their basement hill, and Goldstar just trusting his teammates to get that basement defense. And this is great now. 3 down. That's going to spell a trip cap, and he's already turning around looking for the bunker splits. This man is on top of it.
And the 24-year-old MLG Orlando free-for-all player coming out of Tennessee, Goldstar, dropping slays all over the place. He dropped 33 last game, ultimately in a losing effort, but his team currently has a trip cap, all control in favor of them. And mind you guys at home, this is your losers bracket round 8 matchup. We are 2 rounds away from losers finals, which is going to be your top 3 automatic guaranteed. So that, a lot of cachets on the line here. 43-19 lead in favor of Bababooey. Can they close things out here, Garrett?
Well, I mean, can they? The question is, what's going to happen in this Golden Dawn matchup, because they're tied 44 all on the top left of your screen. We'll have to check in with that right away and see what's going on over there, because that Slayer's going down to the wire as we see Bababooey starting to put some points on the board. But here it is. Oh my, I saw a 4-kill lead from Anthony and crew. It was like 43-39 or something like that, and now it's 46-47. We're coming down to the wire. Only 2 kills necessary for Swish's team to take this game, but a clean team wipe will give the win to Anthony and crew. They found a player over on the P side. The push is happening. Smoke finds a kill. Another player at the P door. Can he stall long enough? Swish finds a critical kill. Only 1 life to give. Anthony trying his best to stay alive. He's going to be a bleeding fish for these sharks to try to find, but he survives for now. 49, 1 kill to go. Who will get it as we're approaching the end of this game? Man, it is so quiet. It's so still.
Probably an incredibly intense situation here. Is now it's tied up, and just like that, someone just lost.
Swish.
I don't know if it was a piv or what, but that's what you hate to see right there. You see Anthony scratching his head. He's got to rub this, just let it go. That was quite the game we just saw, but we're going to have to hop on back with the other match to see how that one's going, as it has progressed pretty well here for Bababooey, as we see an 80-19 point lead, and they are probably going to be able to either trade this out. It's looking like they're going to lose this basement hill, but they're already on the trade. The rotations are just on point, guys. They're not missing a beat.
Oh my, yeah, I mean, this is just domination from Bababooey. I mean, we saw a great effort from Kindgom in the previous game to win that, but Stronghold's much more Slayer based, and they're just getting outslayed at the moment. It's so hard to win a Strongholds without the Slays to back you up. And EXO is finding kill after kill. Unfortunately, not able to find a player at the short haul, but his teammates there to help. He's going to be able to secure that. We see the collapse coming in at the BR base. Who will come out on top in those fights is the question. That is Kindgom, who win those fights and keep the 2 cap for now. But only 11 ticks away from this Bababooey squad who are continuing on in this bracket, where they'll meet up with that Swish ball team that just won that critical 50-49 game.
90-29 lead in favor of Bababooey on board here with Gold Star BR, who's gonna make his way over towards Engine 2, putting some good shots down, back down. He has a shot. He had the scatter shot in his back pocket. He's gonna put the shotty to the body, but not able to finish off that kill. But luckily, it was just long enough to distract them. That's going to be when it might be mathematically impossible for Kindgom to steal away that basement.
Yeah, I mean,
yes, sir.
Ooh, they got it in time, but Gold Star BR is trying to answer back right away. Exo's in there with them, and that will do it. I don't think there's any possible way they're going to get there in time. Bababooey with a dominating Game 4 performance. We're not going to the Slayer. We're going to see Bababooey taking on that switch ball squad to see who gets to play against the pro player Spartan and Rain.
Yeah, Red Team Bababooey honestly did such a good job always being on top of the rotations. We saw at the end, Kindgom made that last second effort to get, a little bit of map control, and immediately Red Team was already on rotation. Didn't really even matter. Great job by them. Looking at the stats here, we see 13, 13, and 6 from Gold Star. Just this guy didn't want to drop a lot of deaths, just keeping it up, and also everywhere on the map as he's bringing up a lot of assists as well. 55% accuracy, a lot of damage, pretty much even across the board for the team. Awesome work here from everyone on the red side.
If you can die the least amount of times and still put up almost the most damage in the game, obviously you were doing something right there, even has his accuracy on point. Mind you guys, that was Kindgom that falls. We also saw Golden Dawn that falls as well, but we're going to see them again next week, because they have they secured your spot in your top 8, and right now we're actually circled up into everybody that's in the match here. Switchball, also Bababooey, Heart of the Cards, and your team also in your winners bracket. This is all your top 4 guaranteed. Now it's starting to get down to the nitty gritty. We're starting to trim the fat here. Top 4. Next round is going to be top 3, and then your grand finals. Watch JK put in some work or get taken out, whatever.
Loving these replays here. Scattershot on the prowl. And just, these guys were just on top of every single time. Like, every time they had a weapon, they were just on top of it. That was unfortunate. We saw a Gold Star just get picked off there. Just dominant performance all the way through, guys.
I agree. It really was. And my gosh, I love watching Jared screen. Like, his reticle barely moves. Like, you're talking about someone that just simply plays good fundamental Halo. He doesn't over challenge. He stays alive when he can. He simply hits his shot. Like, Jared may not be, the flashiest guy, and a frostiest sniper, and get an overkill with one shot. That's not his gameplay. But someone who plays good fundamental Halo, steady shot, stays alive, plays for the team. That's someone that anybody, and anybody who's in the chat right now, you can emulate that gameplay and instantly become better. I'm sure you'll back me up on that, Laz.
Absolutely, yeah, and just playing to your strengths, playing to your teammates' strengths too. And these players all play super fast. And we saw JK playing, I think, on 10 cents, not missing shots, making it look super easy. I don't know what Dragon plays on, but it seemed like he was playing on a quick sense too. He was just head on a swivel, always ready to turn around and be involved with his team.